founding member and Creole educator and member of the planning committee of the World Federation of Creole Cultures, also research in Creole. The late Marcel Jamal Fontaine, a founding member, office assistant, Creole educator, and also planner for the World Federation of Creole Cultures. Also extensive research on the Creole language now deceased. Simon Henry, founding member and was involved in the research of the Creole culture. Mr. Steve Isons, founding member and the first and only member to serve 35 years as the stage manager. Franklin Moses, the first ever MC, and has continued several years after. Miguel Henderson, the first person to sing the national anthem. The Roots Stems and Branches, first ever band to perform at the World Creole Music Festival in 1997. Freddie Nicholas, the founding member, was involved in the first ever meeting of the World Creole Music Festival, a legendary musician and icon. Kelly DeGrosse Williams, the founding member, and also representing the Calypso Association on the commission. The late Cynthia Amy, original secretary of DFC and later GBA. Kellyanne Williams, former events director of DBA. Also Samantha Doctorow, former event director, NBC and DBA support and former national queen. Marilyn Charles, DBA support. Jackie Davis, accountant and DBA support. And if you wanted to know my actual relations, founding member of WCMS, on the study to event director Ben Edikulo, former band selection chairman and one of the earliest promoters of the World Creole Music Festival promotion team traveling throughout the Caribbean. This was our special pioneering 2 minutes and 5 as we look back at the history of the World Creole Music Festival as we celebrate 25 years of the greatest festival globally.
All right, Walix, thank you very much telling us a history there. There's a lot of names we have to congratulate and thank you very much for your great work as always. And, we want to wish you the best for today and the weekend. Thank you very much. Let's take a break here. We're going to stop for our friends there from Fresh Market Pharmacy. They're here, they're seated, and they're ready to go. Stick around, Dominica.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well, stop. Supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875, WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lower.
What you're looking for is at the best price. What you're looking for is at Value Rival.
Best price. Everything is nice. And oh, you will love the price. Convenient and easy. Make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price open daily all week with home store decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medication, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is at Value Rival.
Market. When money don't count and the pocket don't hurt you. A Fresh Market. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh Market, your one stop. Where money don't come and your pocket don't touch you. Fresh Market, Fresh Market, never disappointed. Fresh Market.
Let's say good morning to us. Against from Fresh Market this morning. Good morning to you.
Good
Mr.
morning.
Thomas and company.
Good morning, Matt. Morning, Matt, and all our listeners. Oh, there we are back again from
Can
Fresh.
you move to that microphone because I suspect this one. Just
I
yes,
just
thank
shifted
you.
it.
I think a little shifting going on there.
Thanks,
Yes,
yeah.
go ahead. Now.
So, morning to you, Matt, and all our listeners out there. Of course, we are back here again from Fresh Market Pharmacy and Best Price Pharmacy. Those are the pharmacies that provide you with quality pharmaceuticals at affordable prices. In addition to that, we provide you with additional services. And in addition to that, we give you education. Education. We're here on a weekly basis, and we provide you with education based on conditions, medicines. And today is no exception. We're going to look at the use of medicines, the safety use of medicines. At one time or the other, we may need to take medicines. If we do, then we have to take it so that it can produce the maximum therapeutic benefit to us. So we're going to review what we can do, the different types of medicines, prescription medicines, OTC medicines, explain what they are, how to store medicine. So we're going to look at that to help you, and the need for you to be aware of what you're taking, and aware that how you take it, when you take it, those are critical. All those are factors that will determine the effectiveness of the medicines and the benefits you get from it. Good. So we want to say morning to some of our avid listeners. Wayne and May and Robertson, Laura, Andrew, Joseph, Edmund, Gally, the electrician. Of course, our staff at Fresh Market and Best Price, Hyman and the others, Nora, Ricky, Anya and Albert, Butro, morning to you. Eddie, morning to you. Nichols and Pamela, morning to you. Joe, morning to you over there in Canada. Debbie, morning to you. Debbie Hamlet and Dr. Banis and Baba and daughters. And Dr. Hamlet, you're relaxing at home now, isn't it? And Ronald and Edith, morning to you. Good. So first of all, we're going to explain to you what a medication is. Medication, what really is it? And we'll explain to you the different types of medicines, the different names of medicines. You need to know that. Their generic name, chemical name, brand name, and difference between those, let you understand that. So let Colleen is with us. Let her tell you exactly what is a medicine.
Good morning to Karen. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
All right. Okay.
A medication is any substance other than food or device intended for use in the diagnosis, cure, relief, treatment, or prevention of a disease, or intended to affect the structure or function of the body. Oral contraceptives are examples of medications that affect the function of the body rather than a disease. A simpler but workable definition of a drug or medication is any chemical or biologic substance that affects the body and its processes. Medications can also be called drugs. Some people use the word drug to mean only a substance that produces a pleasurable sensation and is not taken for a medical purpose. The use of mind-altering substances without medical need has accompanied the appropriate medical use of drugs, medications throughout history. Some of the drugs that fall into this category have legitimate medical purposes and others do not.
Good. So just simply put, a medication or medicine is any chemical or biological substance that affect the body and its processes. It can affect the body and its processes. Any chemical or biological substances. So it's not food. It's other than food. And really, medicines are used for diagnostic purposes, for cure, relief, for treatment, prevention of disease, and or intended to affect the function or structure, physiology of the body. One critic has mentioned oral contraceptives with an example that affect the function, normal function of the body. That's one example. Other medicines that do that. But so simply medicines, chemicals. So that is why we have to be aware of that, and we have to follow clear directives whenever we are on a medicine. Whether it's prescription or whether it's OTC. So we'll explain more of that to you. Good. So there are two classes, of course. There are prescription medicines and non-prescription medicine. So let Candy tell us, what are prescription medicines?
Prescription medications are those considered safe for the use only under medical supervision. May be dispensed only with a prescription from a licensed professional with governmental privileges to be prescribed. For example, a doctor, dentist, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, or veterinarian.
Good. So let's pause on prescription medicines. There are specific medicines that the healthcare provider has to prescribe. Take, for instance, antibiotics. Antibiotics must always be prescribed by a healthcare provider, because the healthcare provider would diagnose properly. You want to make sure that it's the right antibiotic is used, because you have anti-infective agents, you have antibiotics, antivirals, and antifungal agents. So it's like using an antibiotic when it should not be used, when an antiviral should be used. So that is where so prescription medicine only, antibiotics. And now in the world today, there's a lot of resistance, and we want to make sure that if we are on antibiotic, is prescribed, and when is prescribed to us, the full course is taken correctly. For instance, if the dose is 4 times a day, 3 times a day for 5 or 7 days, or for 10 days, usually it goes to, it depends, up to 14 days. It depends on the infection, what's been treated. Ensure that all are taken. Don't take some and leave others. That is not good. Somebody's trying to ring my phone there. But anyways, so those are prescription only medicine, should only be taken on a prescription. Good. So let us look at the non-prescription medicines.
Non-prescription medications, those considered safe for use without medical supervision, such as aspirin, are sold directly to consumers or over the counter.
Yes. So we have the other class, non-prescription medicines. As it says, non-prescription medicines are considered, they are safe for use without medical supervision or prescription. For instance, we have aspirin, 81 milligram. We have lots of other. We have others medicines like cold and cough medicines, antihistamines, and so forth. Now, the pharmacists are well trained in those. And the best thing to do if someone wants OTC medicines, always talk to the pharmacist. The pharmacist will guide them and help them to select the most appropriate one. They want, for instance, OTC to the worm. Pharmacist knows. We have persons come along to the pharmacy and ask for worm medicine that don't even exist anymore. Worm medicine that don't even exist anymore. And always remember, when one is treating living organisms, they develop resistance, isn't it? They mutate, they change, and we can't always be using the same agent to kill them. Right, they're human. They're not human, but they are organisms, and they make adjustments. So OTC, the pharmacist will really help you to select that. For instance, in the United States, in the US, the FDA is the agency that determines medicine that requires or not require a prescription, OTC. So the pharmacist can help you to select non-prescription medicines. That medicines are over the counter, and always let the pharmacist, because always remember, even if over the counter medicines, they are chemicals. Always remember they are chemicals, and you want to reduce the amount of chemicals you take, because you may also be taking other medicines for chronic condition that you don't want to put OTC with it, or you want to take it a certain way, without food. With food, the pharmacist will help you. And always remember in compounded medicines over the counter, there are various ingredients in there, and there may be one or two ingredients that contraindicated in your conditions. In other words, you may not need to take it. You have to avoid it. So the pharmacist is key. You don't want to do that. Always remember that over the counter, these are chemical medicines, and you want to be cautious in taking it. These are chemical. We'll talk a little bit more about the chemical medicine. Good. What about dietary supplements?
Dietary supplements may contain vitamins, amino acids, minerals, and herbs or other plant derived material. Because these products are intended to supplement the diet rather than to treat or prevent disease, they are not classified as medications and do not require FDA approval before marketing. They do not have to meet the same safety and efficacy standards as medications, and the manufacturer is not allowed to claim the product treats treats specific medical conditions. Dietary supplements may cause health problems if not used correctly or if taken in a large amount. Also, for a particular health condition, taking dietary supplements instead of taking medication prescribed by a healthcare professional can result in worsening or lack of improvement in the medical condition.
Good. So what we are doing this month, we're reviewing the safety use of medicines, and we looked at prescription medicines over the counter, and also in our discussion, the dietary supplements that include vitamins, amino acids, minerals, and herbs or plant-derived material. Yes, those really are dietary supplements, so they are not regulated. The FDA, of course, is in the states determine that, and they should not be stated on the label that claim effective. So because these are what you call again dietary supplements, right? And those are critical for our body. Our body need all of them. The big groups, C and you name it. Anytime we're deficient in these vitamins, the body won't do very well. They need it for metabolic processes, for and various functions within the body, like vitamin D, vitamin E, B1, B2, B6, B7, and ferrous sulfate, and also the supplements, trace elements, and calcium and magnesium. All those are critical, and that's a balanced diet is critical for that. Balanced diet, nutritious diet. In the absence of that, one can take supplements, and that's where they come in. Good. Let's look at the naming. Some persons are sometimes confused, or they're not clear as to the names of medicines. Some would come to the pharmacy and they want to ask for a specific name, but medicines can have the minimum name medicine has is free. A medicine has a minimum of free names. Always remember that. Minimum of free names. They have many more names, but it's the same medicines. And always remember that if a medicine is made by someone, it's the same medicine, same chemical, but someone else names that medicine. So that's their name. So you're familiar with that name, but it doesn't mean that it's not the same medicine. So let's look at the names of the medicines. Yeah, the medication names.
Some knowledge of how medications are named can help in understanding drug product labels. Every medication has at least 3 names: a chemical name, a generic name, and a brand name.
Good. So if we pause a little bit, notice when it says at least 3 names, a chemical name, and let me tell you, the pharmacists have to know that. We go to school and we know that. We have to know the chemical name, and we have to know if you add a methyl group there or OH group there, the effect it's going to have on the chemical. And that's how as we mentioned last week, the pharmacist has a sound knowledge of the medicines, a very sound knowledge, and no one has a sound knowledge as the medicine as the pharmacist. We have to know the structure. We study the structure of the actual medicine, and we know if you add a side chain on that, the effect on the body, either longer acting, shorter acting, how it's going to be absorbed, all of these factors here. So when you come to the pharmacy and you ask the pharmacist question, you'd probably just have to be a little bit patient with the pharmacist as he explain all of those, right? Because when you come for a prescription, the pharmacist takes all those in consideration so that he can better explain to you how best to take the medicine. So that is the chemical. That is the name, chemical name. Good, of the medicine. Good. So let's go to the chemical name.
The chemical name describes the atomic or molecular structure of the drug. This name is usually too complex and cumbersome for general use, so the drug is assigned a generic name.
Go ahead.
The generic names for drugs of a particular type, class, usually have the same ending. For example, the names of all beta blockers which are used to treat such disorders as high blood pressure, hypertension, end in all, such as metoprolol and propranolol. The brand name is chosen by the pharmaceutical company and manufacturers for distributes the drug.
Good. So again, three names. Chemical name, that's a complex name that we know very well, the pharmacist. You may not know that. But the generic name is the easier name, and the brand name. So a lot of persons know brand name, and they come along and they want a specific brand. And if we offer them a generic, they say no, they don't want it. But the brand name rarely represents a company. The company makes it, so they call it by their name. They call it by, that's it. But the actual generic name, non-proprietary name, and that's the international name that can be used by anybody. But the brand name, so one company can use the name of that the other company is using. That's if their brand name, that's a brand. So they are known by that brand. So clearly, when persons come along to the pharmacy and they ask for a specific preparation, we would normally tell them, but that's the brand name. But we have this, but it's say no, no. And all this might be even a better preparation for them. You may never tell. You just have to, in other words, you may just have to have a discussion with the pharmacist on that. Don't just walk away, but talk to the pharmacist, because this preparation might be better for you. The excipients might be different, because all tablets have different excipients, binders, fillers, you name it. You name it, tablets and active ingredient. Of course, the active ingredient to stick together, you have a lot of stuff. That's what you call pharmaceutics. That's a special class within pharmacy, special study. So the point is, generic name, and of course, generic are cheaper. They're as equally as effective as the brand name, as a brand product, equally effective. That's why they're marketed. They go through a lot of evidence-based analysis, pharmacokinetic properties, similar pharmacokinetic properties. So in these hard economic times, usually it's better to use the generic as much as possible. But there are some specific conditions that the brand is recommended. Some specific conditions that the brand, but generally the generic are as effective as the brand, and that's why they are a thing. And they're cheaper. They're much cheaper, much cheaper than the brand name. Yeah, with regards to the brand, you pay for labor, you pay for the name, of course, because that's what the company does. Good. Let's look at medication groups and classes. There are different groups and classes of medication. So understanding the various groups, for instance, you can understand the various group: antibiotics, the specific groups, anti-inflammatories, for pain and fever. Those are big words, but it simply means for inflammation, pain, and fever. When somebody has got an injury, you have substances being released, and that causes pain, inflammation, and pain. Fever. So you have specific medicines. NSAIDs as a group of medicines. NSAIDs it simply means diclofenac and company. NSAIDs, diclofenac and company. Brufen, diclofenac, naproxen, you name it. It's a whole long list. A different strength, different formulation. You can have cream and so forth. So usually medication have groups and classes. Even hypertensive medicines, they're specific group and classes. And that's why persons who are diagnosed with hypertension or diabetes, the doctor would choose the most most appropriate and most effective antihypertensive from a specific class. For instance, from that class may not work for you, the doctor may. So that's why it's not safe to share medicine. It's never safe to share medicine to your neighbor. No. Or tell your neighbor, well, the doctor prescribed that one for me, you go look for it. So persons come along to the pharmacy and they ask for specific medicine. When we ask them, well, why do you want it? Because my neighbor told me about it, my friend told me about it. No, it doesn't work like that. It may not be effective for you. It may not work for you. It may produce side effects for you that you don't want to get. So usually medicines are specific to per patient. There is a study called pharmacogenomic. We do that at the college. And that's a study where you look at the effects of drug in the body. So everybody responds differently to a drug. Everybody, same drug. It could be the same medicine, but everybody responds. A person may need a lower dose, or someone may need a higher dose, or it may produce a reaction on the person, or it may give the person a headache, somebody has a headache. But always remember that it's never good to share medicine because everybody respond differently to the same medicine. So we can take a break and come back and further continue our discussion.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh Market Pharmacy has extended to customers with its new additional location at best price. 2 convenient locations on the Dame Eugenia Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875, WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
What you're looking for is at the best price. What you're looking for is at the value.
Best price. Everything is nice and oh, you love the price. Convenient and easy. Make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price open daily all week with home store decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medication, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is at the value.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop.
Good.
Go back to you.
Good. So we're looking at medicine safety. So we just want to wrap up our discussion. We continue that next week, actually, as it's quite interesting. We want to make sure that you get information. We're looking at safety of medicine, safety use of medicine. So making the most making the most of the treatment of the medicines. So people who have a medical condition can make their treatment plan as safe and effective as possible by doing certain things, by telling the doctor, the nurse, or pharmacist what medical conditions they have. Okay, so you can get the appropriate medicine for that. What medications, that is prescription and non-prescription, and dietary supplements, including medicinal herbs they have taken in the previous few weeks. So it's critical to once you you're not feeling well, you've been diagnosed. Of course, the healthcare provider takes a history. In addition to the history, tell the healthcare provider what you're on, what you've been taking in the past previous few weeks. Because don't forget, these are chemicals. These are chemical substances. Also, whether they have or have had any allergies or unusual reactions to medications, food, or other substances, all that has to be given. Whether they have allergies, so that's why you need to take note of what you're allergic to. Also food and items, whether they follow special diets or have food restrictions, that's critical. Whether they are pregnant, plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Critical. These are chemicals. So the healthcare provider is going to prescribe for you. They need to know that. Additionally, people can help ensure that medicines are used safely and effectively, knowing the brand name, the generic name. You can know the brand name, know the generic name, or both of the medication they take. We always tell persons, one or two medicines, you need to know the name, especially persons on chronic care medicine, need to know the name of your medicines. You need to know the name of the medicines. Know the name, brand name, generic name. And persons come and say, oh, that color, this color, that color. Some person was explaining to me the other day about a medicine they on, and they only started me about this strength, 500 milligram. Tell me, no, so many medicine are 500 milligram. Amoxicillin, ampicillin is 500 milligram. You can get 500 milligram. You can get another one, paracetamol, 500 milligram. Different medicine are 500 milligram. So when you tell me that it's 500 milligram, I haven't got a clue the name of the medicine. So understanding, know the name of the medication, reading the label on the medication containers before taking a medication, whether prescription or non-prescription, reading the label. This is what actually happened to a patient here. The label information was changed. The patient was supposed to have taken one medicine, a whole tablet. Now, if they are short of the tablet and the tablet has scored, and the person come back for medicine. So let's say a person, a customer taking 5 milligram. Now the pharmacy has 10 milligram and they're scored. And of course, they can give it to you. And then, and the label now will change. You take half daily. So what happened? The person continued to take one daily. Every time you put the medicine, it's always good to read the label. Read it, because you might have forgotten what the pharmacist told you. You might have forgotten yesterday. Read the label before you put it in your mouth. Make sure it's a whole tablet or half a tablet or 2-3 times a day. Read the label. That's what we always encourage them to do. Read the label. Read the label first. You can't overemphasize that. Read the instructions on it. If you are not clear, you call the pharmacist. You need to know the correct dose, know how long it should be taken, knowing what to do if you miss a dose. If you miss a dose, you need to do using simple tools like charts, medication organizers to remind you how to take the medicine, using a properly graduated measuring spoon and not household spoons or liquid medication. In other words, you want to take liquid medicine, use a accurate measuring spoon or measuring spoon. You have to use that. Don't guess it. Not throwing, cutting, or crushing a capsule or tablet unless instructed. Never open a capsule. Never open a capsule and take it. No. It's designed as a capsule. Never open a capsule. Don't throw a tablet that you're not supposed to swallow. Don't throw it. And there's a reason why you have to swallow it. The pharmacist will tell you if you have to treat or not. And don't cut it. Please don't cut it. Persons have cut slow release tablet and it has caused serious mortality, morbidity. Don't cut it. Of course, avoid alcohol. Store drugs in the proper place. Dispose of medicines. Disposing of medication when treatment of a particular condition, medical condition has been completed. Dispose it. How you dispose expired medicine properly, we can always tell you that. Never take someone else's medicine. Keep a medication list handy. Checking to make sure the medication list in their medical records. Make sure that you're taking the correct medicine. Contact the healthcare professional or pharmacist with any questions. always advise you to contact. Once you're in doubt, it's always good to contact the pharmacist, especially if you have the medicine in your hand. They can tell you more about it, how to take it, when to take it, and what not to do. So, safe use of medication depends on a person's current medical issues and other medications, past medical history, and family history. Following safe medication practices and following up as recommended with a healthcare provider. Good. So, what we'll do next time, we'll give you more tips as to the safe use of medicines. So that's what we do as from Fresh Market and Best Price. We provide you information, and the whole idea is to help you to take these chemicals to make sure that they're taken as safely as possible, and that you can get the maximum benefit, improve therapeutic outcomes, and that you will not get adverse reaction from the medicines, serious adverse reactions that may happen. Good. So I want to wish you a pleasant weekend.
I want to wish you guys a pleasant weekend as well, huh? Thank you very much.
Fresh Market Pharmacy has expanded to customers with its new additional location at Best Price. 2 convenient locations on the David G. Charles Boulevard and at Best Price Riverbank. Fresh Market Pharmacy provides over-the-counter medication, health and personal care, prescription drugs, and natural supplements. Our experienced pharmacists and technicians provide the best quality services. Call 225-6883, 255-6875. WhatsApp 316-0310. Your prescription bill just got lowered.
What you're looking for is at the best price. What you're looking for is at the right price.
Best price. Everything is nice. And oh, you love the price. Convenient and easy. Make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price open daily all week with home store, decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medication, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is at the right price.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop. Fresh
Dominica, I'm going to start off. Of course, we have another sub comment. We are very busy, but I want to, of course, make an intervention at this time. I'm going to start this discussion there, and I'm sure it will continue later, but we're going to start it off anyway. When will Dominica stand up? When will Dominica or Dominican stand up? Of the mining and the destroying of our mountains, which are now having effects on our rivers. We were very concerned about the Lai River in recent times. Now we should be concerned about what's going on there in the Pegua River. It appears that the Chinese are destroying our pristine environment with the mining that's going on in the Debonche area. I received a news release last evening that persons in the area, those in the tourism business, those who've been using the river for their livelihood, are seriously concerned. I'm asking the question again: why or when Dominicans? When are we gonna stand up to protect our environment? This is all we have. Why are the authorities giving permission, if any, to the Chinese and others who are destroying our environment? On that note, I'm going to say good morning to, of course, the Carib chief, Annette Sanford, who have joined the persons in that area, and in protest action. They're destroying the river, destroying the Pegra River. Annette Sanford, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Hi, Matt. Good morning to you. Mabrika.
Mabrika. Annette, I noticed you're joining your people there in the Concord area who are very concerned, and of course the Carib people themselves are very concerned. That area, the Pegra River, that people are now using and mining in that area and destroying the river. Your concerns at this time?
Yes, of course, we are seriously concerned about it. As you know, the work started a few months ago. I have been kind of quiet on it because I really wanted the Minister of Environment to take the lead on it. However, after our consultation with the community at a meeting on Friday last week, that was one of the biggest concerns that they had, and they really wanted us to speak on the issue. And therefore, we gave our commitment from the council end that we will issue a statement on it. And we will let people know and let the leaders know that they are not satisfied with what is happening and how it's impacting them. And therefore, that's why we as a council, we went out, we did the site visit. And in an effort to meet with the supervisor of the area at the time, unfortunately, he wasn't there and none of the workers could speak English. So I had to call him on the phone to have a conversation with him. And to really ask him.
You're saying none of the workers could speak English? None of the workers?
They could not. No one could understand what we're saying or whether they were pretending or if it's genuine, I'm not sure, but no one could understand what we were saying. So I called the supervisor, which is Mr. Benoit, and I had a conversation with him to really find out what was happening, what was going on at the site. And from my conversation with him, he's saying that they're doing some testing of the rocks there to see how much they could, I guess, how fit it is so that they could continue the work. And this is just the testing phase from what I understand. But the real work is going to commence sometime in January and it will last for an entire year. So with just this.
What is it actually they told you that they're looking for in these rocks there? Did they tell you?
No, they haven't really told me exactly what they're looking for, but one of the things that I recommended was that they should have a meeting with the community. They should have had a meeting with us to at least alert us of the impact that it will have on the environment. And any major project that you are engaging in, there should have been an environmental impact initially, and measures should have been done to mitigate certain impacts on the community. But what we see happening now is that the works are going on, and it's only now that they're trying to mitigate some of these impacts. And that's not the way that a huge project like that should be approached.
But
I believe that things would have been done differently.
But I'm saying the environment minister is actually your MP. He should be more concerned about that, don't you think?
I would think so. I mean, I should think so.
You should.
I'm not sure if, but I can't speak for him, so I will allow him to speak for himself. But what I do know is currently I'm representing the voices of the people of Concord, and they have entrusted in us that responsibility to speak on their behalf, and we are standing up for them. The Concord River not only serves the Concord people, but even for me, whenever there's no water in the pipe, I would take my family, we would go down to the river to have a bath. That's where we use. And that's where majority of the Kalinago people use, even, for recreational purposes. Some of the businesses, they use the river as well for business purposes, particularly in the tourism sector. So that river is very important to our community and generally to the Kalinago community.
So what is the next step, Annette?
Well, for us, like I said, I had a meeting with Mr. Benoit to find out where they are initially. We had a conversation the next step would be to have a meeting with them to find out what is their decision, because we really would like them to find somewhere else that they can have this work be done. Because from where I look at it, it's not that that's the only place that they can get the rocks that they're looking for. I just think that it's the cheapest because it's closer to where they're doing the work. And of course, generally, I feel as a Kalinago person, many times we have groups that tend to take advantage of indigenous people, because most of the time the people don't say anything, they don't stand up. And I think at some point we should stand and we should represent ourselves, and we should let our voices be heard, because the river is life. River is life, and we just had a major celebration of rivers in Dominica recently, and we celebrate our 365 rivers. But if we don't care for it, eventually we're going to lose out on it. Now, I have absolutely no issue with the development of the airport. I mean, there will be benefits for the Kalinago people. However, I do believe that protection of our natural resource is very important, and that we can do things to ensure that we conserve and preserve these important resources that bring meaning to certain communities, especially like the Kalinago community. And the other thing is, recently, DOASCO disconnected quite a bit of our indigenous peoples because, of course, many of them can't afford the high rates of water. And many of the people tend to use that river to bathe. Now, with that water being constantly dirty, they can't even do that. So they have to find other means with which they can get a bath, or wash the dishes, or do other things. So that river is of critical importance to our community. And I really hope that the leaders will understand that it's not about fighting. Like I said, this project started for about 3 months, I believe, about 3 months ago. And I have literally been quiet about it because I really wanted somebody at the top leadership level to really address it. But then it's continuing. And from what I'm understanding, that is just the initial phase. That's just the testing phase. Now, with that amount of damage being done at just the testing phase, what will happen when the real project begins in January, and it has to last for a whole year? So,
as I said, I think the people should stand and protect their rivers, because a lot of destruction is taking place. And I stand with your people there in Concord. And I think, you should bring more awareness to the situation there, because that's where a lot of people have major picnics. There's river tubing going on during the tourism industry or tourism season there. And it's a shame that the authorities are allowing this to continue. But Annette, will talk to you sometime soon. I will continue that conversation. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dominica, we'll have that conversation. We have a stop coming up where we're friends there from ACS. And we'll be back, Dominica, at the bottom of the hour. Stick around, Dominica. We have a big draw from ACS coming up.
Some laundry detergents may miss the mark when it comes to adding softness to your loads. But fortunately, Dominica, we've got Ensueno fabric softener. Ensueno is the conditioner of laundry care, making your clothes feel butterfly soft. Discover Ensueno fabric softener. Long-lasting, nature-inspired fragrances protect your fabrics. Revitalize your laundry with the refreshing scent of spring fresh Ensueno fabric softener. Makes your clothes fluffy, alive, and vibrant. Love all over Dominica. Local agents, AC Sheriff Company, available. Also, visit your favorite friendly neighborhood outlet or shop. Use Ensueno. Dominica revolves at AC Shillingford and Company. For timeless, trusted, dependable, comprehensive insurance coverage, it has to be New India Insurance. Need anything overseas? Shopbox Dominica and Isle of Freight is your advance on-time delivery right to your doorstep. For super savings in all your groceries, come to ACS Super Shopping Center for laundry, groceries, cooking, beverages, and event supplies on King Jonathan Street. ACS 7-Eleven on High Street, supplying your everyday essentials. Fill up your vehicle gas tanks, get your cooking gas, and top-ups of all kinds. Or go to 7-Eleven Portersville, where the best-kept secret is conveniently located upstairs in the confidential escape or staycation self-contained accommodations at the Porter's Place. AC Shillingford, where you spend less and get more.
I'm sure we'll continue that conversation at the bottom of the hour there. Very serious situation there, but we're here with our friends here from ACS. And there's a big draw taking place. So let's say good morning to not a new voice, representing a different company for sure, but she's here and we want to welcome her in a new capacity. Good morning to you. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Matt. I'm
Nice
good,
to
and
see you. Nice to see you.
Nice to be back. Nice to be back.
What's going on at ACS this morning?
Well, good morning once again, and good morning to the listeners. I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning. And Matt, once you hear my voice, you know that we are turning up the vibes because today, as you said, is a special day for ACS. It's the very first draw of the Shop Local, Celebrate Local promotion that we have brought to you by AC Shillingford and Company Limited, where you spend less and get more. So, if you've been shopping at any of ACS's 3 locations, 24 King George V Street, High Street, or Pottersville, every $100 you spent gave you a chance to win something during the Independence season. So, before I get into our first draw, let's remind you of the prizes. So, for the first prize, you could get a chance to win a nightly World Creole Music Festival ticket or a $400 shopping voucher. Our second prize, a $300 shopping voucher.
Is my name in the bag?
I hope so, Emma, because you're not far.
Okay, all right.
So, the second prize is a $300 shopping voucher. And the third prize is a $200 shopping voucher. So I hope that you guys are shopping. All you have to do is just shop $100 and your name will be in the box to win something great for the Independence season. So remember, we're doing weekly draws for vouchers and then the grand draw for the tickets. So ensure you come on down and shop at any ACS branch to get a chance to win big, as we have many more prizes to be won. And just to remind the customers, all you have to do is spend $100 at any of ACS's 3 locations, 24 King George V Street, High Street, or Pottersville. Write your name and telephone number at the back of your receipt and place it in the box, which is right by the cashier. Then tune in next Friday to hear if you are one of our lucky winners. And at this moment, we'll take an ad break and come back to our listeners to know what's next at AC Shillingford.
What's going on here?
To adding softness to your loads. But fortunately, Dominica, we've got Ensueno fabric softener. Ensueno is the conditioner of laundry care, making your clothes feel butterfly soft. Discover Ensueno fabric softener. Long-lasting, nature-inspired fragrances protect your fabrics. Revitalize your laundry with a refreshing scent of spring fresh Ensueno fabric softener. Makes your clothes fluffy, alive, and vibrant. Love all over Dominica. Local agents, AC Shillingford and Company. Available at all supermarkets, your favorite friendly neighborhood outlet, or shop. Use Ensueno. Dominica revolves at AC Shillingford and Company. For timeless, trusted, dependable, comprehensive insurance coverage, it has to be New India Insurance. Need anything overseas? Shopbox Dominica and Isle of Freight is your advance on-time delivery right to your doorstep. For super savings on all your groceries, come to ACS Super Shopping Center for laundry, groceries, cooking, beverages, and event supplies on King Jonathan Street. ACS 7-Eleven on High Street, supplying your everyday essentials. Fill up your vehicle gas tanks, get your cooking gas, and top-ups of all kinds. Or go to 7-Eleven Pottersville, where the best-kept secret is conveniently located upstairs in the confidential escape or staycation self-contained accommodations at the Potter's Place. AC Shillingford, where you spend less and get more.
I hope you're ready for the draw and your name is in that bag. Are you ready?
whenever you are. Now, we're back to letting the listeners know what's happening at AC Shillingford. But before we get to that exciting first draw, let's take a moment to highlight one of the amazing brands you can grab right now at ACS that's changing the way Dominica does laundry. Because when you shop local, you're not only saving money, you're celebrating local too. So, Ensueno products. You know them, you love them. Let's start with the Ensueno fabric softener, that long lasting fragrance and softness that makes your clothes feel brand new every time. Then, of course, the Ensueno laundry detergent, powerful, effective, and gentle on your fabrics. It cleans deep, keeps your clothes bright, and works like a charm for every wash load. And you know what's next? The Ensueno scent beads. Just toss a cupful in your wash and your clothes will be bursting with fragrance for weeks. So when you shop at ACS, make sure you grab your Ensueno favorites. Now to speak of prices, the moment everybody has been waiting for has arrived. The entries are in the box, and the box will be shaken very well. And I will let Matt pick our prize winner. So I'm going to shake it up nicely and then let Matt pick our first.
I'll let the people hear when you're shaking that, you know.
For sure, they'll hear.
All right. That's a lot of shaking. Let's pull out the third prize first or the
Yes,
first prize?
the third prize too.
All right. Uh-huh. Put my hands right down in the. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's pull out 2 or 1.
Now we have our third prize winner for the first ever Shop Local, Celebrate Local. And I would like to say congratulations to Yashma Theophil. I don't know where you're from, but Yashma Theophil, congratulations.
We have the numbers. You're gonna give her a call.
Yes, I will definitely give her a call because she wrote her number at the back of the receipt. So congratulations, you have successfully won a $200 shopping voucher in the ACS first ever Shop Local, Celebrate Local draw. So she spent a total of $203.70 at AC Shillingford on King George V Street, downtown Roseau. So thank you very much for being part of the draw. And remember, this is only the beginning. Every week we're doing voucher draws, and then the grand draw for the World Creole Music Festival tickets is still ahead. So don't stop shopping. Keep it local and keep it ACS. Make sure to stock up this week on your Ensueno products. And so remember, Dominica, shop local, celebrate local with ACS, where you spend less and get more. And Matt, I will see you next Friday, of course.
Looking forward to that.
Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye now. Shop at ACS. You might get a chance to win that World Creole Music Festival ticket. Festival coming up.
Some non-competitors may miss the mark when it comes to adding softness to your loads. But fortunately, Dominica, we've got Ensueno fabric softener. Ensueno is the conditioner of laundry care, making your clothes feel butterfly soft. Discover Ensueno fabric softener, long-lasting, nature-inspired fragrances protect your fabrics. Revitalize your laundry with the refreshing scent of spring fresh Ensueno fabric softener. Makes your clothes fluffy, alive, and vibrant. Love all over Dominica. Local agents, Ace Shillingford Company. Available for all supermarkets, your favorite friendly neighborhood outlet, or shop. Use Dominica revolves at AC Shillingford and Company. For timeless, trusted, dependable, comprehensive insurance coverage, it has to be New India Insurance. Need anything overseas? Shopbox Dominica and Isle of Freight is your advance on-time delivery right to your doorstep. For super savings on all your groceries, come to ACS Super Shopping Center for laundry, groceries, cooking, beverages, and event supplies on King Jonathan Street. ACS 7-Eleven on High Street, supplying your everyday essentials. Fill up your vehicle gas tanks, get your cooking gas, and top-ups of all kinds. Or go to 7-Eleven Portersville, where the best-kept secret is conveniently located upstairs in the confidential escape or staycation self-contained accommodations at the Porter's Place. Ace Shillingford, where you spend less and get more.
Our next stop, of course, is Jolly's Pharmacy, Jolly's Market. But we have to be very, very concerned, Dominica. Read the destructions taking place with our rivers by the Chinese. I want to emphasize. When are we, Dominicans? When are we going to stand up for the environment that's being destroyed around us?
Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever?
The numbers are 449-3095-96 and 97. It's going to be a discussion we'll be having for days because how can we allow foreigners to come in there? Yes, we welcome the Chinese, but to be destroying our rivers, our mountains. Dominica, we have to stand, huh? Every other day, one mountain is taken down, another river is destroyed. When will we stand? Hello, talk to me to protect the environment. Are you there?
Morning, Matt.
Morning to you. Morning.
Man, it's the greasiest shame, man, to see our country, Nature Island, going back here by buttocks, and nobody say nothing. They went silent. We have the best river in the Caribbean. After them, try with the Montserrat River. You know, they have much river in Montserrat. But we must protect our Nature Island. It is destroying. China don't like you. They like your money. And the Caribbean country laughing at that in Dominica. That's all about it.
When will we stand? Our next stop with, of course, Jolly's Market, where we'll continue with that conversation for sure. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Good morning, Matt. Matt, I don't know when will Dominican stand for anything. Matt, so many things are going on in that country, Matt. And everybody just remaining silent. But what it was, a doctor, they gave a doctor a position in a hospital. That doctor wasn't supposed to get that position. But the people stand up and raise up, the doctors walk out. When Dominic people will tell you, what I can do now, because everybody looking for themselves and not for the country. We have a lot of things that happening here. Chinese, they call it in the place. What they cannot do in their country, they will do it here, and we will not say anything. I alone cannot stand up. Margot alone cannot stand up. Mr. Matt alone cannot stand up. All of us have to come together to save our country. Not I sat down there looking at last night, Matt, all after maybe midnight, UNESCO World Heritage Sites around the world, Matt, and I looking at beauty, Matt, of natural things, Matt. Places you can go, waterfalls, houses, and there. Matt, just looking at might was just a beauty to look at the UNESCO World Heritage Sites around the world.
And ours are being destroyed, huh?
But they're destroying our own, and our people standing up. We have a government, a one-man government, just giving people the authority to do whatever the hell they want in that country. What they cannot do in their country, and that is hurting, Matt. It's hurting. I don't know what happening to us.
I don't know what's happening, but we have to stand, huh? Why are we allowing all this destruction to take place there? We now enter in the tourism season. The Pegua River is one of the rivers being used for river tubing. Now it's been destroyed. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes?
Yes, Mr. Felty.
Yes, sir.
When we have good things, we don't appreciate the physical love and the fullness thereof and things. And he said that the person who destroy his places, you know what God gave us to do? He did not finish it in the Garden of Eden. He tell us to take care of the land. All of us have our little land or little thing, even though it's by our house. We need to take care of it because God is taking note of what we are doing with the land that we have in our possession.
I agree with you 100%. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh. Morning to you, morning. Yes?
Matt,
Yes.
the Chinese and them have right of way on earth. There's nothing we can do
You-
unless we don't put that government outside.
I was about to ask you, there's nothing we can do. This is our country. We can do a lot.
For us to unravel things, then we put them outside, then we can have control over our Dominica. Other than that, no way, no finny back.
I don't know where we want to put them outside, but we have to have some control. Dominica belongs to you and me, huh? This disrespect and disregard and destruction of our natural environment has to stop. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes.
Hey, good morning, Matt. My partner. How are you going?
How you doing? I doing
Well,
okay for
good.
now. Yes. Thank God.
Let me tell you something.
Tell
They
me
could say
something.
what they want. Let me tell you, they could say what they want about the Taiwanese, what Dominica want to say. But the man never taught our environment like this Chinese do it. Never.
Given the level of calls I'm getting there, a lot of people are very seriously concerned. Somebody says we should have some river wardens now. If the authorities are not concerned, do you think it's river wardens that would have control? On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes.
What's up?
Good morning.
After this Victoria from Forest to retire, that's it. Kaipul Kwazi.
Kaipul Kwasi. Dominicans, I'm standing with you this morning there. We can't continue this destruction and disrespect of our natural environment to continue. Mr. Environment Minister, Kozia Frederick, please. Even Dominicans themselves, I want to reach out to you to stop the indiscriminate dumping in our rivers. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes. Good morning.
Matt, good morning.
Morning to you, morning.
But our government don't care about our rivers, Or in the environment where we don't even care about our rivers. Because we have been complaining over and over, and we talk about the Chinese, but it's not only the Chinese. But right there in Layu, Caracan say his boundary is in the center of the river. The river is passing on his property. And he doing what he wants in our river. He's dredging our river. He have an excavator in the center of our river dredging where all oil is coming out from the excavator. All kind of hydraulic oil is falling in the river. But they have Titiwi Fest this weekend. And when you believe you're going to Titiwi Fest, you're going to Chicken Fest. Because it has more barbecue chicken than Titiwi. You couldn't find Titiwi to eat. Because why? The Titiwi not coming plentiful no more. Because the river is polluted. The river have all kind of oil, all kind of color thing going in it. So Titiwi not enjoying the river no more. So they're not coming in no more. So our river in Layu is totally destroyed by Galakan, and nobody's saying nothing. Everybody has put a blind eyes in it. Even Layu people silent. I don't know what happened to them. But my something is wrong with us in that country. It is time for us to stand up.
All right, Dominica, we'll continue that discussion for sure. It affects you, it affects me, but we have to continue to take care of our environment. We can't continue destroying our rivers, huh? This mining taking place by the Chinese. This is where people, use the river to bathe. And the Pega River is being used for picnic, river tubing, and the rest. So let's continue to protect our river. We're going to stop for a minute there, and of course, with Jolly's Mac, and we'll come right back. Stick around, Dominica. Stick around.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. We're out of stock. Supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care.
Morning feeling missing. I had the patience to call it sick, but I end up in Jolly's pharmacy. And down in the street, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work on any mission. If you see me pocket, Jolly's pharmacy is number one. Jolly's pocket. We cater for everyone. Jolly's pocket. Boost up the immune system. Jolly's pocket. Yo, Dominica is the boy Father Box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
The economic climate of Dominica revolves at AC Shillingford and Company. For timeless, trusted, dependable, comprehensive insurance coverage, it has to be New India Insurance. Need anything overseas? Shopbox Dominica Isle of Freight is your advance on-time delivery right to your doorstep. For super savings on all your groceries, come to ACS Super Shopping Center for laundry, groceries, cooking, beverages, and event supplies on King Jonathan Street. ACS 7-Eleven on High Street, supplying your everyday essentials. Fill up your vehicle.
Jolly's Pharmacy, brand new website, www.jollys.tm. It's your time to jump the line. Shop now at jollys.tm and have your items delivered in the comfort of your office. No more standing in line. No need to use your lunch hour to shop. Hassle-free shopping, safe and secure. Jollys.tm features rush delivery, 1 hour. In-store pickup, regular delivery, 5 p.m. Cut-off time, 4 p.m. It's your time to jump the line. www.jollys.tm. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
We got this morning feeling missing. I had the patience to call it sick, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. And down in the street, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work on any mission. If you see me pocket, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one. Jolly's pocket. We cater for everyone. Jolly's pocket. Boost up the immune system. Jolly's pocket. Yo, Dominica is the boy Father Box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Oh, and in the same convenience, make a big difference. Then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop if you're not happy for social. It's a to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop it's to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. But just fix some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fongolia where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
I would like to say good morning to Miss Joseph there, represented Jolly's Pharmacy. Good morning to you. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm well. And how are you, Matt?
Good. Welcome to Jolly's Mac.
Yes, welcome. Good morning, Dominica, and to our many listeners abroad. You are now tuned into Jolly's Market, where your health, community, and wellness meet every week, right here on your favorite station, Q95. And I'm your host, like you mentioned, Yomira Joseph. And welcome to the first episode of this month. You know, October is the start of our independence season. It's also recognized as the breast cancer awareness. And so on Health Vibes, we had the privilege of sitting down with two remarkable women, which was the president and the PRO of the Dominica Cancer Society. And they're gearing up for a highly anticipated walk this weekend. And that's the annual Cancer Walk. And it'll be taking place tomorrow under the theme Footsteps of Hope, Footprints of Hope. And one thing about us as a nation, whenever it comes to supporting these types of initiatives, we do come out in great numbers. So we hope that this happens again tomorrow. Jolly's Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of this event, and we're urging every single listener of the big station, whether that's you home driving or you're home, you're in the office, let's be a part of this movement of hope. And it's very simple to do so. You can get your official walk shirt for just $40, and that's available at the Dominica Cancer Society. And they have two offices, one in Goodwill and the other in Portsmouth. And every dollar that is raised from these shirts will go towards helping patients and families who are battling cancer and assist with the heavy medical expenses that come with treatment, such as chemotherapy, radiation, scans, transportation, and the works. The list goes on. So your $40 could mean gas, or it could mean a meal for a caregiver. So it will go to a great cause. And so tomorrow's walk will have two routes, and they'll be happening simultaneously. In the south, the walk will kick off at 4 p.m. That's from Point Michel and heading straight to the Lindo Park. And in the north, the journey starts in Bell Hall and will be making its way to the Benjamin's Park in Portsmouth. So we urge you to bring your friends, your family, your coworkers, and make it a team effort. And let's fill up the streets with footprints of hope. As mentioned, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is this month, October. And while the walk is a major show of our support, there are other ways that our listeners can take seriously, and that is our self-examinations. We are our first line of defense when it comes to breast cancer. So we should make it a habit to do our breast checks. And this is a self-check that can be done at home, of course. It's best to do this 2 to 5 days after your period, where our breasts are still tender and able to examine. And you're feeling around for anything unusual, that is a lump, swelling, dimpling, or any changes to the nipples or the areola areas. And if you do feel anything that feels abnormal, do not wait. Go and have it checked by a doctor. They were urging that if you were to find something and don't want to go straight to a medical doctor, you can always visit a health center, which is close to you, for free first, and let them advise you, and then go to a doctor from there. Early detection can save not just your breast, but your health, your life. Okay, so Dominica's Cancer Society shared very serious concerns on Wednesday on our show, The Health Vibes, and that is that they're seeing more and more young women in their 20s and 30s come down with this diagnosis. So it's not just an older woman issue anymore, and nobody is too young to get checked. So if you missed this powerful discussion, don't worry. You can rewatch it on Q95's page. It'll also be available on our Facebook page. And if you have if you'd like to know any more information about the walk, you can contact the Dominica Cancer Society at 440-8801 or 316-7326. And this is brought to you with love and support by Jolly's Pharmacy, your health, your care, your priority. And we are the leaders of healthcare. And I'd like to take a short break before we go into our product of the week.
All right, stick around, Dominica. We're here with Jolly's Market. Stick around, stick around.
I had the patience to call it sweet, but I end up in Jolly's pharmacy. And down in the street, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now, I'm ready to work and pick on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's pharmacy is number one, Jolly's for you. We cater for everyone, Jolly's for you. It's up the immune system, Jolly's for you. Yo, Dominic, it's about part of box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Johnny's Pharmacy, then boost me up real quick. Johnny's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Experiencing muscle pains? Use Ferrol Mentholated Rub to treat your joints and muscular aches and pains. Get relief from backaches, strains, sprains, and arthritic and rheumatic pains so you can continue your regular daily routines. Ferrol Mentholated Rub is also gentle enough to relieve coughs, colds, and nasal congestion.
Available at Jolly's Pharmacy and all our locations island-wide.
Oh, and if they say convenience make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega, 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 Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop if you're not with your social. It's a to everyone. What a happy place, happy place. Oh, JP Mega, 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 Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Shop it's to everyone. What a happy place, happy place.
All right, back to you, Miss Joseph. Mm-hmm.
And this week's product of the week comes from our trusted brand, that's Shea Moisture. And we're looking at the Wig and Weave collection, which is a new addition to our hair care line. And this line is designed to keep your styles fresh, flawless, and most importantly, healthy while you're rocking either a synthetic or human hair, glue-in, sew-in, or lace front wig or weave. And these products would be a must-have for your routine. And it's a wide range of products. I'm going to be highlighting 4 of those products today. And we're going to start off with the Shea Moisture Oil Shine Spray. So this one is to help you have that glow, that finishing shine to your style. Adds a gorgeous shine without feeling heavy or greasy. Is paraben-free, lightweight, and water-based, making it perfect for daily use. You just spritz and go, and is ideal for any dry or dull-looking weaves or wigs, and can help you have that refreshed look. Next up would be the Flyaway or Wrap Mousse. If you're tired of frizzy curls or puffed out leave-out, this mousse will be your new best friend. It defines and shapes curls beautifully, lays flyaways flat, and gives you a smooth salon-style finish. And again, paraben-free and water-based, which means it will not leave a crunchy buildup. Just clean, flexible hold. So if you are rocking a curly unit, this mousse would be your friend to help your curls stick together and no longer be frizzy. The next product from this line that we're going to look at is the Residue Remover Shampoo. So if you are used to installing wigs, lace front wigs specifically, then you're familiar with the glue or the gel that can be really stubborn to get off of your wig in between uses. If you'd like to reuse this wig, we need to get that residue off the lace. So this shampoo is great and is gentle enough to remove the leftover residue and adhesive on the lace without damaging the lace. Of course, it will cleanse and strip the moisture, and this is used for the wig itself, right? If you have done something like a quick weave where you may have had there's a product that you can use to protect your hair from the glue. If you have taken down your quick weave and would like to remove this residue from your natural hair, in the case that you did not use a wig cap, this shampoo can also be used for this purpose. And finally, I'll be touching on the Scalp Soother. This product is specific to your natural hair. So the products that we had mentioned before is mostly for the wigs and weaves, but this Scalp Soother is for your natural hair, and it's great for any protective style. Infused with tea tree oil, it will provide relief for any irritation and soothe any dry, sensitive scalps. And it will also help repair any damaged areas that you may have while your hair is currently being tucked away, hidden away by this hairstyle. So you would just simply apply it between your braids or your tracks to allow your scalp to feel that soothing sensation. So whether you're wearing a wig daily or braids for convenience, or just love a fresh weave install, the Shea Moisture Wig and Weave Care line will keep both the style and your real hair healthy. And so if you are interested in any of these products mentioned here today, or would like to know more about the full line, you can first stop at our Facebook page and take a look at the product of the week so that you're aware of what the bottle looks like. And then you can come into any of our Jolly's Pharmacy locations on the hair care aisle to see the brand and shop the brand. Of course, you can call us at 448-3388 to get any more information regarding price and availability at the branch you prefer. And of course, Jolly's Pharmacy is not just trying to keep you beautiful, but we want to keep you healthy. And henceforth, a lot of these products stress on the health of your hair and not just how it looks, right? And I'd like to take another short break before I update you on what's new at Jolly's this month.
Introducing Jolly's Pharmacy, brand new website. www.jollies.gm. It's your time to jump the line. Shop now at jollies.gm and have your items delivered in the comfort of your office. No more standing in line. No need to use your lunch hour to shop. Hassle-free shopping, safe and secure. Jollies.gm features rush delivery, 1 hour. In-store pickup, regular delivery, 5 p.m. Cut-off time, 4 p.m. It's your time to jump the line. www.jollies.gm. Jollies Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Woke up this morning feeling risky. I had been vicious and calling sick, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. Great and don't you touch it, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now, I'm ready to work like a any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one, Jolly's pocket. We can't stop and be one, Jolly's pocket. The immune system, Jolly's pocket. Yo, Dominic, it's about Father Fox. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Back to you, Miss Joseph.
All right. And October is here. And you know that means this is our independent season. And so Jolly's Manufacturing is not staying still. We are taking our proudly Dominican made products straight to you. We officially hit the road this week along the West Coast, starting off in the north in Portsmouth. We visited the Northern Foods and Supplies store as well as Savers this week. And let me tell you, we had a great turnout and a lot of fun at these stores. Thank you to everyone who came out and shopped and supported. And your love for the local products really was felt in our conversations. And when you guys purchased, of course, you had the opportunity to spin the wheel and get a prize from Jolly's Manufacturing and Jolly's Pharmacy. We also had with us Royal Touch from Portsmouth, who was offering free chair massages to anyone who shopped. Right. And so it does not stop here. If you did miss us in Portsmouth, I'm really sorry, but we're going along the West Coast, and our next stop will be Convenience Plus in Maho on October 7th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then we'll be at Mom's in Massac October 9th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then our last stop will be Greens Wholesale or Greens Castle Comfort October 17th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And we're coming with local pride giveaways and products. Okay, so you can always make your purchase, get a chance to spin, and walk away feeling refreshed with a nice chair massage using the Oil of Ojas massage oil. And Our masseuse for these upcoming dates will be True Harmony. So, you can always leave feeling better than how you came, right? And before I go, I do have a little secret to share with you. We at Jolly's Pharmacy are planning great things for the independence season. If you are a cooker or baker, we have things in store for you where you can take advantage of these great deals. So take a look at our social media pages as we post. You should see something coming up next week. And of course, our Health Vibes and Jolly's Market next week will let you know more about this promotion. And of course, we're also working on a special shopping experience for our diasporas who are coming down, of course, locals as well, where you can sort of meet all of your favorite local brands in one place. So it's going to be your one-stop shop for local products. Of course, our home base is now our Cardio Blaze lot that is on the old street. So you can look out for that flyer as well. And we'll also share more information as to who will be there and what you can expect on this day. And that will be the Friday of the festival. So we're looking forward to these big reveals, and it is coming soon. So thank you again for tuning in today and having me on the show. It was a pleasure, and I hope that everyone listening has a great and safe weekend.
Have a safe weekend yourself, Ms. Joseph.
Thank you so much.
Take care now. Bye-bye.
Oh, and if they say convenience make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. That is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. If you're not a happy place, shop. It's to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. It's to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. But just stick some more any item and you automatically qualify for discounts. Check us out at the Mega Store in Fonbole, where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
And our next stop is a friend from Belfast. We're going to take a few minutes to explore a little more, read the conversation we've been having there since morning, read the destruction of the environment, the destruction of our rivers. Again, our numbers are 449. We're going to continue for a little while, a few minutes, because we are very concerned. I'm sure you are too, huh? I'm getting a lot of Facebook messages here. I said we can. Matt, the Woodford River has been destroyed by the killers' construction practice of the Chinese. The mangroves, which provided the breeding area for fish and crabs, are now all gone. Oh boy, our crayfish, our millet, our VO is dying in the river. But what is going on? Everybody seems concerned. But we have to stand. We have to protect the environment. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yes?
Blessings to you, Mr. Peltier, in the interest of time. Magwan.
Good morning to you, blessings. Good morning.
Blessings. Matt, I remember Arthur Martin, Bernard Wilshire, and we had Henry Shillingford. You remember in the days having to do with the environment, Matt?
Yes, sir.
We all said we did, they want us to develop or RP, tell RP, and we say all kind of things about RP, and everybody that tried to educate us about the environment. You see lately about the frogs, and you had the Brisbane lady. Was it a Brisbane lady?
Yes,
Matt?
yes, a Brisbane lady, the daughter of Jerry Brisbane.
Yes. I was even asking for to be careful because as a woman, she stand alone, and not stand alone necessarily, but when you're dealing with criminals, you have to be careful. Matt, what comes to mind is the Memorandum of Understanding. What leverage or leeway the Memorandum of Understanding or misunderstanding, because you had a Chinese interpreter, Matt, that was given to the Chinese. Now they're just doing what they want. And you have that irrational impulse.
But just to inject blessings, they can't do what they want without the government giving them permission to do it, right?
But what permission? But when something is disorganized, you need not a leader or a director or a controller, supervisor. Something, and not, can you imagine a child have something playing and you're telling me I need somebody to tell me if I should give the child a candy and take a gold chain? So I was saying that irrational and impulsive and quite mendacious, a man who is a stranger to the truth, Matt, he don't know what is truth irrationally. He do not think things out. He just do things and to hell with the consequences. Impulsive, the sudden urge to just do something. So Matt, where we at right now, for people to think Q95 and the callers, and that's why you refer to people as talking as idiots. I don't know, you missed that at the press conference, Matt.
I have all of that. One issue at a time.
No. I was just referencing that based on I know and Simeon Joseph and Dr. Irvin Andre and Sheridan Gregoire, anything we come up with pertaining to the governance of our country, we are idiots because we have nothing to say, asking for accountability and transparency and to protect our environment and everything that is happening in the country, Matt. You're an idiot to think that way. Thank you.
All right, thank you too again. More telephone calls. We'll go until 10, and then we'll, of course, join our friends from Belfast. The numbers are 449-3095-96 and 97 or 616-4257. Somebody says, man, they're prostituting the country's resources. It's all about money in people's pockets. They don't care. Why do the Chinese have so much liberty to destroy our natural resources? It's a complete disgrace. The folks who promote worldwide rivers or World Rivers Day, why aren't they mobilizing people to march in the streets peacefully? It's very sad. Today, a few days ago, March 28th, September, millions of people around the world celebrated World Rivers Day, raising awareness about the rivers. You must feel compelled to highlight the imminent destruction of the Pegua River, one of our cleanest, clearest, and most pristine rivers. What is really going on at Debauche? The mountains have been destroyed. We should be concerned, huh? This very river, according to one report, is feeding several streams that flow down the hillside onto the road. Recently, the report, suspect written by Annie Edwards, it says this watershed has been stripped of all vegetation and large expanses of soil laid bare by the Chinese. Dominica, when will we stand? Another telephone call and we'll go to Belfast. Yes, talk to me.
Yes, morning, Matt.
Morning to you, morning.
Who's the Minister of Environment now?
The Minister of Environment, I think, Kozia Frederick.
And where does he represent?
He represents the Carib territory, yes.
So which means what is going on there is either close to his constituency or in his constituency, right?
Yeah, you're right about that, yes.
Okay, so this is very ironic. So what I want to say is, we as a people, we need to rise up. We need to open our eyes. You understand? And we need to realize what is going on. Until we do so, things will continue as they are and they will worsen. As a people, like the deputy or whatever he is of the police right now, he said to advance and do the right thing. So we as a people, we need to advance. We need to do the right thing. We need to see what is going on and we need to take a firm stance. We need to stand
in solidarity with each other and do what is right. As long as we continue to cower and we continue to hide, and then we continue to say, well, it's none of our concern because it doesn't affect us directly, eventually, whatever is going on will spread. The disease will spread. You understand? The sore, it will widen. And then all of us will suffer as a result of it. The disease will spread. You see, just like when there is a rat problem, leptospirosis, and rats traveling from place to place, and then disease is spreading, that is how it will be. It will be even worse than COVID for us in Dominica. You understand? Because at a point, we'll have no Dominica. What we knew as children growing up, being able to go in the river and bathe and all those kind of things, there'll be no more. You understand? Even our beaches will be gone. Because when all them rich people come and they purchase all them beach fronts and everything, just to stray a little bit on the same topic, we'll be at a loss because we won't even have access to our beaches. You understand? We won't have access to our rivers. We'll just be growing up. We're in a land of abundant water, and then we will still be living in a desert. You understand? So we as a people, we need to rise up before it is too late. Before it is too late, people, rise up. Look at the Minister of Environment, right in his constituency, what is going on, and nothing is being said. Which means these people don't care about us. They will not stand for us. We as a people, we need to stand for ourselves. We need to see what is going on. We need to take care of ourselves. Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you. Yes, sir. Very serious concern there. And as I said earlier, Pegra River is an area that's, a lot of people go there from the Carib territory. In the Concord area, they use this area for picnics. Dominicans also a favorite sport for bathing and tubing during the tourism in this season. So Dominicans, please, you have to stand for something. Stand for your rivers, Dominica. Stand for your rivers, or else in the next few years, your children and grandchildren will not even see a river. We'll continue that discussion at the 1 o'clock hour. Our next stop with Belfast. Stick around, Dominica. Stick around.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Toffers snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Number one all over. Make ready in Dominica. Right here. When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? DBB style. DBB nice. DBB fine. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. DBB style. DBB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate.
I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Alright, my power. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time today, we went. Okay, my body. My knee, push ready, full energy. My body, my knee, push ready, full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Sunday, October 19th, the Botanic Gardens turns into pure vibes from 3 a.m. straight to 11 a.m. Infinite Entertainment in association with Padisha and Campari. Present the 7th edition of Rise and Wine. On the stage, the Princess of Soca, Nina Blackman. The unstoppable energy of Reach. The Electric Shelly and Single Band. The energetic Quadra G. And the man with the hits, Trilogy. DJs from here and far. DJ Avalanche from USVI. Miami to Rocksteady from Martinique. DJ Dan Evans alongside unstoppable DJs. DJ Snow, DJ Rems, legendary DJ Cut and DJ Alfie Combo. DJ MJ and MP on the keys. Your MC, Patrick the Hype and Anthony from Trinidad. Grab your ticket and Caddy Combo to win a cabana. Sunday, October 19th from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rise and Wine. It's the Fair Association with Padisha and Campari. Present Rise and Wine on Sunday, October 19th, the Botanic Gardens. On stage, Nina Blackman, Frisch, the Electric Shelly and Single Band, Quadra G, and the band with the hits, Trilogy. DJs from near and far. Sponsored by Archipelago, Dwarves, Josephine Gabriel, Heineken, Coca-Cola, Wappy Tall Water, Flow, Belfast Estate, Eldorado Rum, BB Rum, National Bank of Dominica, Pirates, Hennessy, Fine Foods, Stoli Vodka, Stones and Ginger Wine, Angostura Chill, Blue Ocean Logistics, Discover Dominica Authority, Opti Shop, Arden Sounds, GX Pro Sound and Light, Jolly's Pharmacy, King Ocean, Auto Trade and Island Car Rental, Petro Caribe, Fort the Young Hotel, Do It Center and Do It Quality Banks, DHL, Big W, Third Illusion Design, and the Glow Show Multimedia. Sunday, October 19th from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rise and Wine. It's not a event, it's a lifestyle.
Energy, strength, vitality. The dream that gives us strength for the extra mile. To Vitamalt, food, delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt, the magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt there. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Energy, strength, vitality. The dream that gives us strength for the extra mile. To Vitamalt, food, delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt, the magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt there. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited.
Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the drink it and take advantage of your niceness. They love you when you're nice, so they can call your phone when they're in crisis.
So let's say good morning to our guest there from Belfast this morning. How are you doing to say? How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
All right, all right. A lot's happening there for this weekend.
Yes, as we're warming up into the festival.
All right, so let us know what's going on.
So, well, today we have a Rise and Wine pre-lime in Archipelago Yard in G-Meat.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a pre-lime for festival at Realm, and it also has a festival pop-up at West Indies Oil Canefield on Saturday. Yes.
So that's what's happening there for Creole Friday today. I noticed a lot of people are wearing some madras today for this Creole Day. Hope you're wearing yours too. Let's continue. Go ahead. Yes.
You're now locked into another flavor pack episode of Belfast in 30, only on Q95. This is the show where we sip, we lime, and we bring the vibes straight from Belfast Estate. Today is the very first Friday in October, so you know what that means. It's our first Creole Friday, and I want to see the whole island showing up and showing out. When I pass for tongue, I want to see everybody in their Creole, in their madras, whether it's a scarf, a shirt, a skirt, or a full outfit. Let's paint the street in our culture as the season is coming up.
So you said something was happening there in Jimit this afternoon? Okay, talk to us about that.
So the vibes today in G-Meet is all about rice and wine pre-lime in the Archipelago Yard. And trust me, this is not something you want to miss. Belfast Estate will be there with our signature cocktail for you to try out for free. It's the perfect warm-up as we roll into the heart of the independence season. Then we have a festival lime at the Realm. So if you don't want to come to Archipelago Yard, you can also go to the Realm for their festival pop-up.
When we come back, we'll let you know what's going on there in Canefield at the West Indies Oil gas station. So stick around, Dominica. There's more coming right here.
19th, the Botanic Gardens turns into pure vibes from 3 a.m. straight to 11 a.m. Infinite Entertainment in association with Padisha and Campari presents the 7th edition of Rice and Wine. On stage, the Princess of Soca, Nana Blackman. The unstoppable energy of Rich. The electric Shelly and single band. The energetic Wanda G. And the man with the hits, Trilogy. DJs from here and far. DJ Avalanche from USVI. Miami to Rocksteady from Martinique. DJ Dan Evans alongside unstoppable DJs. DJ Snow, DJ Rems, legendary DJ Cut and DJ Alfie Combo. DJ MJ and MP on the keys. Your MC, Patrick the Hype and Anthony from Trinidad. Grab your ticket and package a combo to win a cabana. Sunday, October 19th from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rise and Wine. It's not a bet, it's not like
Quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy Drink, and of course, Sunblast Juices, Thomas Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill Juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
They were in association with Padisha and Campari. On Sunday, October 19th, the Botanic Gardens on stage. 9
Now let's go to West Indies Oil gas station there in Canefield this afternoon. Back to you.
It's actually Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon.
So the World Crown Music Festival will be having a pop-up, and if you purchase $50 or more, you can get a chance to spin the wheel and win prizes. And I think this is the last festival pop-up, so you know what that means. Festival time is coming. Make sure all your clothes are ordered, and you will have everything because festival is approaching.
Cause I don't fuck up too tight. I don't know how to keep rocking, so I been drinking too many. I've been drinking too many shots of water. Oh, for the belly and I just for the road.
There's more action this weekend. Let's talk about that.
Yes, so for this weekend we have Bowie Feast, and this is a feast that Signal Band, Triple K, and different small artists is going to be there. So I want everybody to go out and support these small bars and make sure whatever you have in your glass is a rum from Belfast Estate.
And while you're out there tasting, dancing, and living your best life, don't forget to pick up the bars that keep Belfast brand flowing all week. Let's look at the Jaw Drop Hotspot Maho, Brigadis Bar, Paybush, MP Shop, Massac, Manman's Bar, Woodbridge Bay, Davos Bar, Roseau. Hey, good morning to you, Davo. Roads on the Highway Bar, Paulusville. One Port Container Bar, Roseau, Deborah's Bar, Massac, Brand's Bar, San Sofia. So don't forget to make a stop at these one of your favorite bars on the weekend, okay?
My God, the last time that I checked, see nothing ain't changed yet. Except that I got a big stack and a big yeah. Nobody can be done since my nigga. She said don't call my nigga. Nobody come cry me the river.
Back to you as we wrap it up this morning.
So as we wrap it up this morning, I want to tell everybody to whatever that's in your glass, make sure it's a Belfast Estate rum. Even if you're not a drinker, I want you can drink a Sunblast or a Pineal, and I want to give a special big up to my friend Jair. Thank you for tuning into Belfast in 30. See you next time.
Thank you. See you next Friday, same time.
You know what apology. You say you don't know about nobody. Me, I know they nothing to bother me. You know what apology. Looking at she kill the go. Looking at she bring your cooler. Bring your cooler. Breakfast for your chester. For your chest, if you number one all over. Number one. Make ready in Dominica. Right there. Baby nice. Baby nice. Baby nice. Baby nice. When you come in the jam, you should have a baby in your hand. When you come in the band, you should have a baby in your hand. What we drinking? BB style. BB nice. BB style. BB nice. BB style. BB nice. BB style. BB nice. BB Spice Rum. It's more than just a rum.
BB Spice Rum, distributed by Belfast Estate.
I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. I wanna drink Dominica, that's rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time today, okay, my body. My knee, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my knee, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom! On Sunday, October 19th, the Botanic Gardens turns into pure vibes from 3 a.m. straight to 11 a.m. into the entertainment in association with Padisha and Campari. 7th edition of Rice and Wine. On the stage, the Princess of Soca, Magna Blackman. The unstoppable energy of Rage. The Electric Shelly and Single Band. The energetic Wanda G. And the man with the hits, Trilogy. DJs from here and far. DJ Avalanche from USVI. Miami to Rocksteady from Martinique. DJ Dan Evans alongside unstoppable DJs. DJ Snow, DJ Rance, legendary DJ Cut and DJ Alfie Combo. DJ MJ and MV on the keys. Your MC, Patrick the Hype and Anthony from Trinidad. Ticket and Padisha combo to win at Cabana. Sunday, October 19th from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Rise and Wine. It's not a bad. The Mary's Academy class of 71-75 Alumni Reunion Committee presents one of the most highly anticipated cultural events of the year, the SMA All Boys Concert. A star-studded night of music, culture, and brotherhood on Friday, October 17th, 6 p.m. at the St. Gerard's Hall. Dancing Simeon and 10 Case of Monaco Dominica. The sensational chalet of single band. Award-winning Mr. Reach across the bridge. King Daddy Chess, multi-talented King Bob. And Tell Slim So I Could Live for that Club, John of Vino Ben, Shadow Throw, Colin Fingers Philip, County of Serenade, Tahina, Alex and Loud, Kenny the Ghost Williams, Peter Lita, Calvin Senator, Spread
A night of gay soca dancing, reggae, booyah, and world of music. Tickets in advance, $50. Special students price, $25 only at SM. Partners include Navigator, Britain Company, DBS Radio, KFM, Q95 FM, Dominican News Online, Push Past 10, the TDN Radio, Paris Academy, UWI Campus Dominica, Dominican Public Service Union, Damian Bellot, and other SMA alumni, Milo Services, Defects, Moonzai, Dominican Lotteries Commission, Central Cooperative Credit Union, and more. This landmark concert celebrates the extraordinary contributions of SMA alumni who have become icons to Dominican's rich cultural heritage and the regional and international stage. Friday, October 17th, 6 p.m. St. German's Hall, St. Mary's Academy, past and present students. Support your alma mater.
Quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course the Sunblast juices, Toffee snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
From the cradle to the grave, you don't have to do free. You need a loan you want to see. You welcome and visitors today. With a commitment to quality. Therefore you and me was on the family, but now with the community. Making life easy, yes, like a don't matter who you are, you can benefit. When you bring your mortgage
with rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings product.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
You all the way.
Wow. Your community financial partner.
NCCU. Auto Trade introduces our newest line of lubricants, Valvoline, America's first branded motor oil. Valvoline has been formulating and improving motor oil longer than any other brand. From the world's first racing oil to the world's first synthetic blend, Valvoline has been trusted in engines around the world for over 150 years. Make the switch today. Choose Valvoline, the original motor oil. At Auto Trade, we only recommend the best in quality because at Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle. It's a relationship. Valvoline lubricants, now distributed by Auto Trade.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedlings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
All parents and guardians of children in Dominica, Kiddies Hub is open on Castle Street in Roseau. For all educational, informative, and child-friendly, unique, and trendy, wholesome activities, come to Kiddies Hub. Children's favorite cartoon characters, Montessori toys, alphabet puzzles, backpacks, snack bags, children's clothing, children's shoes, decorative ornaments, teddy bears, Sharkies, Miss Rachel toys, Mickey and Minnie themed toys, bilingual toys, kiddies umbrellas, talking and dancing sunflower activities, blankets, towels, endless party supplies. Come Come to Kidder's Hub for balloons, candy splash gummies, ice cream, coloring books, smart electronic learning gadgets, all the most popular, effective, and child-friendly, teacher-approved, mothers-agreed, interactive, informative, educational toys, games, books, and every other child-friendly idea that'll make your kids smarter. Available at Kidder's Hub on Castle Street opposite Macmillan Service Station on Castle Street. From newborns to toddlers to kindergarten to preschool and beyond. Every day is fun day. At Kidder's Hub on Castle Street. Don't miss the Walk for Cancer Care 2025. Suddenly, not the good news. You, your spouse, your loved one, a friend got cancer. In Dominica, thanks to the fundraising efforts of the Dominica Cancer Society, we're providing compassionate, seamless, committed care for those encountering, surviving, and standing against cancer with life-giving, life-changing care and support that's bringing hope to all cancer patients in Dominica. That's why you are invited to join the Walk for Cancer Care on Saturday, October 4th, starting from 4 p.m. from 2 locations, Point Michelle to Lindo Park and Belmore to Benjamin's back in Portsmouth. Join the Walk for Cancer Care. It's love in every step. Secure your Walk for Cancer Care t-shirts, only $40 at the offices in Roseau and Portsmouth. Join the journey towards cancer care in Dominica, Saturday, October 4, 2025, 4 p.m. Everyone will be there.
Q95 FM has taken the responsibility to carry on the legacy of educating and sensitizing the nation on the greatest gift left to us by our ancestors, the Creole language. Q95 FM has pledged full support to the special Creole language consultation organized by Creole Habit in collaboration with the University of the West Indies Global Campus, the Comité pour Études Creole, alias Français and other partners. The theme, legitimizing Creole from vernacular to vehicle of identity, education, and development. Scheduled for the University of the West Indies Global Campus, Thursday, October 16th from 10 a.m. This consultation will bring together educators, linguists, cultural elders, and policymakers from Dominica, Guadeloupe, Martinique, St. Lucia, Haiti, and Trinidad to examine the future of Creole in Dominica and the wider Caribbean. Changez tout le monde! Watch la masala with Iseka Plivel
Dental shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvement.
You hear the news yet? I heard Digicel got a wicked bundle to set you up. Get home internet and postpaid for just $185 a month. That's fast connection, plenty data, and no worries. And guess what? When you sign up, you get a free smartphone just like that. So don't stick, run into a Digicel store or check out an agent now. Terms and conditions apply. Digicel, better together, better connected, always.
The Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sport and Community Development, along with the Cultural Division, present Cultural Festival 2025. See Dominica's vibrant and unique culture on display at the West and Southwest Festival, Saturday, October 4th at the Old Mill Cultural Center from 3 p.m. and the East and Southwest Festival at the Salivia Primary School on October 5th at 3 p.m. It's our culture, our time. It's 47 years of progress and purpose.
Cause I'm on my way.
KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good.
Cause I'm on my way. Make home yours every day with God. Ooh. Get value for your money. Ooh. Cause have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Cut have it all.
Thoughts.
Make home yours.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it. At Mega Deals. Your one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
I see Colo in shopping for farming supplies. So I ask you, what are you doing inside Bloombox? You have a farm? You tell me, that's how the sort. I've been married 37 years. Look at my money farm. They say, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable on island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Ready for a cultural and entrepreneurial explosion. The National Development Foundation of Dominica proudly presents their signature event, the 9th Annual Creole in the Street. On Friday, October the 17th, Great Marlborough